Hello, welcome back to the Chess Mindset. In this video, I have a very nice Zugzwang checkmate in 2 puzzle. And if you want to have a go at this one is white to move. So pause the video right now and try to think about the solution. This one is actually kind of tricky, but once you get it, it will feel amazing, trust me. So pause the video right now and have a go. Okay, so now hopefully you've had a chance to look at it. And the correct move is queen to e2. So why is queen to e2 the solution? Well, first of all, let's just go back, right, and have a look at the situation. First of all, we notice that the king is actually stuck. It can't go anywhere, right, because our king is covering all the squares. And these 2 pawns can't move because they're blocked. So the only moves that our opponent can make on the next turn are moving these 3 pawns and also this pawn. So with that in mind, what can we do to exploit that? Now, another thing we notice here is that if this pawn moves, then if our queen can capture that, then that'll be checkmate. So if we play, let's say, queen to c4, right, keeping an eye on this diagonal, then once they bring their pawn here, then we can just take it and this will be checkmate, right? King has no squares. And obviously if they push it 2 squares, that'll still be checkmate. So that's one idea, right? Keeping an eye on this diagonal so that whenever this pawn moves, then we can checkmate. But another idea we have to think about is, okay, if we go here, what if our opponent just plays something like this, right? f4. Well, now we don't actually have a checkmate. Well, actually we do in this case. It's kind of funny. We have this move, right? Queen to e4, and this is checkmate because the king has no squares. But what if our opponent doesn't move this pawn? Let's say they move the g pawn. Well, now we don't have this e4 square anymore for our queen, and we can't checkmate. And obviously these squares are all covered by the pawns. So if we bring our queen to c4, we lose this square for the checkmate idea, right? But the key idea is to realize that we can put our queen on e2, and no matter which pawn they move, we can still put our queen on a light square, and this will actually checkmate the king. For example, if they go f4, then we can just bring our queen to e4, and this will be checkmate. If they move the g pawn to g3, then we have queen to f3, and this will be checkmate, right? And lastly, if they move the h pawn, then we have this g2 square. So it's basically you have to realize that these pawns are covering these light squares. So whenever they move one of the pawns, let's say here, then it just stops defending a light square, and then we can put our queen there and deliver checkmate. So that's basically the idea, and obviously queen e2 covers this square as well, and also these 3 crucial squares. So this is just a very nice example of Zugzwang. I really like this puzzle because it just shows you the pattern, the beautiful patterns that a queen can cover. It can cover this diagonal, cover these 3 squares, and just basically has so much, that's why the queen is the most powerful piece, right? So yeah, that's the end of this puzzle. Hopefully my explanation made sense. And if you want to see more puzzles like this, then be sure to like and subscribe. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.